Stop scrolling. Everything you've been told about being an alpha male is a lie. Seriously. It's fake. That whole alpha versus beta thing, it came from a wolf study on wolves in captivity. Even the scientist who created it later admitted it was wrong. So if that's fake, what are you actually chasing? Let me translate it for you. You don't want to be alpha, you want to become a high-value man. And that starts here, not with money, not with women, but with your mind. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Respected men don't chase respect. Respect is a byproduct of who they are. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most powerful men in history, said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Think about that. If you're constantly seeking approval, you're giving your power away. Every time you act to impress someone, you shrink. So here's your first step. Build a solid identity. Know who you are, what you stand for, what you tolerate, and what you don't. Because a man without identity is controlled by everyone else. And that's why most men feel lost. Nobody tells you this. But life doesn't peak at 20, actually begins at 40. And no, this isn't motivation. It's psychology and philosophy. Carl Jung said your 40s are a second birth. Not physical, psychological. You stop chasing the world and start understanding yourself. Erik Erikson called it the shift from ego to legacy. You stop asking, what do I want? And start asking, what do I leave behind? And here's the crazy part. Studies show happiness hits a low point around 40, then rises again after. So that crisis, it's not the end, it's the turning point. The Stoics believed wisdom only comes with time. At 20 you react. At 40 you choose. Seneca said, "It's not that we have little time, we waste most of it. And by 40, you finally stop wasting it." Existentialists like Camus believed when you truly feel your time is limited, you finally start living for real. At 40, something dies, the version of you that could be anything, but that's exactly why you become who you actually are. So no, life doesn't begin at 40, but real life does. The life you choose, the life you understand, the life you stop running from. Save this. Your future self will need it. You're not improving. You're escalating. More supplements, better morning routine, cold showers, perfect diet, productivity hacks. But somehow, you feel more anxious than ever. You track your sleep. You track your calories. You track your habits. You track your performance. And if one day goes off, you feel like you failed. Health becomes a scoreboard, and you're constantly being evaluated by yourself. Philosopher Byung-Chul Han calls this the achievement society. We are no longer oppressed by others. We are pressured by ourselves to optimize, maximize, outperform. And that pressure never clocks out. Self-optimization sounds empowering. But when every moment becomes a project, rest feels like guilt. Silence feels unproductive. Stillness feels like weakness. You don't burn out because you're weak. You burn out because you turned life into constant self-improvement. So ask yourself, are you growing, or are you just afraid of slowing down?